Oftentimes in my life, I was very frustrated because things didn't happen, like I was never gaining anything that I needed. It was like there was always lack. And I did not know why this was my experience, And I worked real hard trying to get ahead, but it seems like every forward step I made, there was always some event requiring financing, which then hindered forward progress. So I convinced myself that God must be training me for something. And the first and foremost thing was to release my need for beautiful things, possession of them, that is. Every time I got an expensive material item, it seemed that someone would either steal it or it would be broken. And so I learned to detach from the idea of that value system. And I have no idea why I started this, because what I started with has faded. That being said, I got accustomed to the delight of the truth that I was surrounded by beautiful things. And I learned the freedom in not having any need to possess those things. To just wander around through life and appreciate the visual. And what it felt like to share space with beauty for a moment, for a time. And I would go home, and if I didn't have much, my mind would be full of these potentials. And I could dream of a space or a place where all of the beautiful things that served purpose for good were present. Plenty. I fell away somewhere along the line, or maybe I had just been kicked to the curb many, many times. So many times that you stop questioning it. You stop asking why, and you just accept it as part of life's experience. And then there comes a time, when you start asking the Most High God, Goddess, Mother, Father, creators of all that is, why is it that I have not really made a lot of progress with anything that you can see, but I have been significantly changed internally? And then I understand that it is these greater, knowing, knowledgeable beings guiding, watching this creation to see how it will go. It's already been stated and affirmed that many were a failed experiment, but many also were not. So after rejection, after not really getting far, inch by inch, wishing upon the shooting star, my life moves forward, and oftentimes it's dark and it feels real icky because we're surrounded by, density. Focused on the pain and the suffering rather than solutions. building ladders out of that pit they have fallen into. So while withstanding, fortifying the nervous system and everything that is required to keep the spine straight and the breath even, everything settled and easy, while the system, internal and external, is flooded with catastrophe. And you wonder, how close will God let them get to me? In this new chapter, I look around and I say, Most High God, Goddess, Mother, Father, how have I done? Have I added sufficient value to my soul? Have I studied and fortified plenty? Have I grew the seeds that the Most High gifted to me? Is my light shining sufficiently to come into alignment of that which you had hoped for me? Am I ready to receive? I'm waiting patiently as I listen to those around me. As I prepare for the unexpected misery, will you allow it one more time for me? Or have I earned ease and grace? Ease and grace, is it here for me?